Greetings. So today, our conversation today is going to be about the health of your grand lodge, the health of your lodge, the health of your grand chapter, the health of your chapter. Today, we're going to talk about healthy, how healthy, how healthy is your lodge? How healthy is your grand lodge? And I bring that question because of just the brotherhood itself and some of the things that I see, and I think some things I love to talk about. So I bring it to your attention. How healthy is your Masonic Lodge? How healthy is your Grand Lodge, your Grand Chapter, your chapter? So when you think of the health scenario, what does that look like for you? And I'm gonna give you my opinion when I say that regarding my Grand Lodge or the jurisdiction for which I'm a part of. Now that the rain is gone and the sky's about to clear up, it's a beautiful day today, a little humid, but I'm enjoying it. But anyway, so when I think of the health of my lodge, my Grand Lodge, first I think of the leadership. I think, does the leadership reflect the mindset of the craft, or does the craft reflects the mindset of the jurisdiction? Greetings, how you doing, my brother? So I posed that question to my Masonic brothers in our group chat today, and I'm posing it here to you, something to think about. How healthy is your lodge? I'm going to start off with my lodge. So my lodge is Hosea Lodge number 7, Ancient, Free, and Accepted Mason. It is chartered under the John G. Jones Grand Lodge of California. We have what you call a Master's Council. Our Master's Council consists of those lodges in the predominant area for which they come together to do Masonic degree work, to host a variety of different events, and to enjoy the fellowship. And with that being said, I have to move. And with that being said, I look at what we are doing, the things we have accomplished. What are we trying to accomplish? Where are we trying to go with the organization? And I can tell you this. I believe that we have a healthy jurisdiction. Occasionally there are some things that come up, and I'm not gonna lie, some things come up that gives me pause. But overall, when I sit and look at the bigger picture, the health of my lodge, the health of the Grand Lodge, because I'm a past Grand Lodge officer, I see it as being healthy. I see there's growth that we need to take. There's some things that we need to do to make sure that we stay solid, that we're going in the same direction. But like with anything else, you're gonna have your bumps, your bruises, your ups and your downs. But as long as we can maintain and stay focused on the bigger picture of growth and making sure that our membership is receiving what they want out of masonry, making sure that we are inputting the things that we want for masonry. And what I'm finding is that in a lot of jurisdictions, now I'm not gonna even go there. I'm gonna stick to my own. I'm gonna talk about my own. What I'm finding is that occasionally there are some things that may pop up, and we need to have more education, more research, some other things that need to be done. And I would say a lot of times, even in my jurisdiction, I find that my brothers occasionally bump heads. They do. Trust me, my brothers of the craft, they bump heads, man. And when they bump heads, it's off the freaking change. I'm talking about my brothers in my jurisdiction, those who I know, I've been in, man, when they bump heads, it is war. It's war. But I love them dearly. because I see the passion that each one of them bring to the craft. I see their passion. So I'm not going to sit here and pick one over the other because I see it. Oh man, I see it. I could talk about each one of my brothers in my lodge. I could talk about most of the brothers in my Grand Lodge. I could talk about brothers who I've gone to visit, be it in Vegas, if we go to Phoenix. I'll be around them so much I can see what they add to the jurisdiction. I can see it, and it's beautiful. But they bump heads. I mean, they bump heads like sitting bricks on bricks, baby. You know, and they challenge each other. I mean, in my jurisdiction, the Grand Master has had to tell the brothers, y'all need to chill. Y'all need to really like chill, because of the back and forth that we get into in opening, closing, the upper house, all of that. I mean, it doesn't matter whether the brothers are in Trinidad, whether the brothers over in the UK. When they go at it, they go at it. And sometimes we have to like pull them back. Hey, we brothers of the craft, you guys are sounding like y'all about ready to take off and do some other stuff. You know, and I understand it. It is the passion, it is the zeal for the organization itself that you love, that you enjoy. You enjoy the essence of Freemasonry. And nobody can ever take that away. So I see that in my brothers. And I'm like, wow, I like it. I ain't gonna lie, I like it. I do. We had a study session the other night on the Royal Arch, past master, most excellent master. And we talked about the process of how you go through the degree work. And I'm grateful that the brothers allowed me to bring forth that lecture. The next one, I think, is going to be on the Knights Templars. But it was crazy. I mean, literally. I mean, brothers popping in, they popping off. Literally popping off. And I look and I laugh because I see their passion, man. When a brother has passion and zeal for the organization, they're not backing down. They're not backing down. And I know that some of my old heads be like, that brother know he wrong, but he ain't gonna back down. Hell yeah, he wrong, he ain't gonna back down. I get it. But you have to check the passion. You have to check the zeal. You have to see how healthy your lodge, your Grand Lodge is. And when you look at those who you elected to be in the position of leadership, how healthy are they? And when I say healthy, not just mentally, but spiritually, their family, their financials, how healthy are they? You know, you don't want a person to be a leader in your lodge or Grand Lodge or in any position within the structure of your Freemasonry for which you're a part of, and they got some wild shit going on. You don't want that. It will spill over into the organization. You don't want that. You don't want it. I would say this. What I want from my jurisdiction as a leader is for them to enjoy all that Freemasonry has to offer. All of it. I want them to be able to travel. I want them to be able to do everything that they want in Freemasonry and learn from it. And that goes for my sisters too. Garden Eden Grand Chapter under the leadership of Grand Matron Diane Miller. My Grand Matron, I'm talking about her. She can go back and listen to this. I love her to death, but at times she can be stubborn. Oh my God. She can be locked in like anchor holding a ship in time of storm. My Grand Matron is that person. And sometimes we can have misunderstandings and miscues. And my Grand Master's so slick with it, he would tell me, you need to handle that. I'm like, but I'm not the Grand Patron. It doesn't matter. I'm asking you to deal with it. And I get it. Shadow Warrior, I'm here. What's going on, Shadow Warrior? You know, today we're talking about how healthy is your lodge? How healthy is your Grand Lodge, your jurisdiction? How healthy is it? You know, when I say healthy, is it growing, or is there a virus within your organization that's tearing it down from the inside? So today I'm speaking about my own jurisdiction. I'm speaking about our growth. I'm speaking about um, the good, the bad, and the ugly. Let's just be honest, and I'm that guy. I mean, I see it for what it is. There are some beautiful things that I like and I see, and there's some things I don't like. Some things, I'm being honest, I don't like it when my brothers go at it like they do. I don't. But however, I understand it, and that's the difference. I don't like it, but I understand it. Because there are some brothers in the craft that want to make sure, they want to make damn sure that you're on point. And they don't care if they hurt your feelings. They don't. And I'm like, God damn. I got some sisters the same way. Man, I be like, come on now. No, They need to know. They need to. I'm like, I get it. Maybe your words are a little too harsh. Well, how do you want me to say it? I said, bruh, sister, come on. And I just shake my head because I know the passion that they have. I know the zeal that they have. And they only want the best for you. They only want to see us thrive. They only want to see us do better than we did the previous year. They only want us to come up to higher levels. And I get it. I get it. And I can appreciate that zeal. I can appreciate what the brothers are bringing and what the sisters are bringing. One sister told me, I'm riding or die. I'm in it to win it. I am not turning back. I'm here. And I was like, wow, sis, yeah, brother Tony, this is it. And I'm like, wow, but I love her for it. I love Sister Walker for it. I can call her now. I love Sister Walker for it. Because she'll call me up in a minute and question me. But but it's out of love though. It's out of love. And you got to appreciate those brothers of the craft, those sisters of the order who really do things out of love. And it's not to belittle you at all. Now, they may be a little harsh and you may have to suck it up. But when you're done crying in the midst because they hurt your feelings, go ask them, why'd you come at me that way? And you will find that it wasn't intentionally to hurt you, but you will find it was out of love and they want the best for you. They don't want you sounding off and you're not knowing what you're talking about. They don't want you out here talking about some stuff and you have no clue about what you're talking about. They want you to be on point. And I've had my grand matron to come and tell me the same thing. She, Brother Tony, you know that's wrong. I'm like, what? No, you know that's wrong. I have to go back and view and oh yeah, sis, yeah. But you can't be out there doing that. I'm like, oh Lord. Do she get on my nerve? Hell yeah. I get on her nerve too. That's the truth. That is the truth. But I enjoy my brothers of the craft. I really do. And I've seen them step up. I've seen them in action. And when I say I've seen them in action, let me tell you. I'm going to tell you something that was really touching to me. There was an individual in my lodge who had lost his place of stay. He was practically homeless, and he couldn't really get stable. But with the encouragement of the craft, with the encouragement of the brothers, he was able to get stable. And let me tell you what one of the brothers done. Not only did we assist him financially, not only did we assist him in prayer, but we told him, hey, look, if you get to this part, if you come here, we can get you. We got you. If you come here, we got you. And we understand that he was about maybe 60, 70 miles outside of San Diego. And he couldn't really make his meetings like he wanted to. He was doing DoorDash, he was doing Lyft, he was doing Uber, he was doing everything he could to maintain and keep his family afloat, him and his wife both. However, once we was able to assist and aid him in getting him here to where we're at, he was able to get housing. One brother really went all out the way. I need not to call a name. He's on here. He knows exactly what I'm talking about. He went way out the way and got this brother a place to stay. Not only that, I was able to assist in helping him get a job. And then it took off for him. He was working so much. He was like, dude, I'm working all the time. I'm doing 16 hours. I'm putting in the work. And this is what we're all about. This is to show how healthy your lodge is. That's just one of many stories and things that has occurred in this jurisdiction. And I'm not saying that we all get along all the time. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that at all, because I know brothers right now, you set them off the wrong way, they ready to go in. And I have to pull them off the edge and say, hey, bro, back up. Come on now. Come on. And I'm gonna talk, I'm talking about members in my lodge, Master's Council, around me that I'm with all the time. I'm not with everybody, but I'm talking about those in particular that I'm with all the time. I have one brother, he's so cool with his, I'm gonna talk about my Imperial Potentate. My Imperial Potentate. We was at lodge meeting, and I like giving lectures. I do. I enjoy it. You want to give a lecture, yeah, let's do it. So one night, I think I'm off the change. I think I'm giving the best lecture, man. I'm in this shit. I'm deep. I'm like rolling. The brother that we brought in looked at me like, bro, you done totally lost me. You lost me, man. I have no idea what you're talking about. So the Imperial Potentate, well, he's the acting wishful master right now. Elected to host Aries Lodge. He's in Aries Lodge. He's the wishful master. He said, look. Everybody don't learn like you. So what he did with the candidate, and I think he was going to his fellow crowd, man, he walked that guy through it. He walked him through it, through the whole process. And the guy was like, oh, I got it now. I was like, this motherfucker, what? Look, man, I'm spilling this shit. I'm rolling. And then he just walked him through it. And the dude's like, oh, yeah, I got that. This is this. Boom, boom, boom. Started rattling the shit out. I'm like, really? I was like, okay. All right, cool. All right. So that was a lesson for me. Some of you always know, but that was a lesson for me. So this is why you have to ask yourself, how healthy is your lodge? How healthy is your Grand Lodge? How healthy is the jurisdiction for which you are a part of? Are they operating at their lowest frequency, at their highest frequency? Are they ready to move up and do something better? What does that look like? You have to ask yourself that. And this is the question I pose today. Of my jurisdiction is that we have work to do. Of course we do. My opinion of my jurisdiction is that I want them to continue to thrive, to be the best example of a Mason they can be, and show the character of being a member of the craft. Not just John G. Jones Grand Lodge, but what it's like to be part of the craft as a whole, especially amongst the black diaspora of Freemasonry. I want them to be able to show that. And that's real talk, man. And to my sisters of the Order of the Eastern Star, to Elite Chapter, to Hadassah Chapter, to Umoja Chapter, and so forth and so on. The same thing for my sisters. The same love goes out to them, because they get heated too. Hey, my sisters get heated too, boy. I be like, come on now. But that's the love that they have for the Order of the Eastern Star. My little sister, Angela, Ashley Jenkins, her heart, boy, she got a big heart. I'm telling you, she's doing some things in her life, And I see her growth. I see her growth, man. When you can see the growth in people, that says so much. Man, that says a lot. And I see the growth in her. She got two beautiful kids, man. And she brings them wherever she goes. And that's what I enjoy about my sisterhood. That's what I enjoy about this jurisdiction. We encourage you to bring your kids around. We want them. We want them around. So she brings them around, and as one should. Good morning. Good morning. And I was telling one of my lodge brothers, I said, look, man, you need to bring your son to the meeting. He was like, he's 5 years old. I said, so what? Bring your son to the hall. Bring him. Because I did that. That was offered to me when I was coming through. The old heads would tell me, don't leave your kids at home. Bring your kids. You know, although they was old enough, they was 15, 6, they was old. Man, bring your kids. Nah. Mm-mm. So I did. And my kids, they be cracking me up about my lodge, boy. They be rolling, they be rolling. And so, this is what it's all about. And I believe everyone should be able to find that space and place and see and check on their members to see how healthy they are. You know, especially if you got brothers in the craft who's of senior, who's of age, who's sick. Give them a call, man. You don't know what that does for them. They can hear your voice, knowing that you care about their health and their well-being. You know, you have a lot of brothers of the craft who's well vested. I mean, well vested, you know, money-wise in the craft, you know. But because of certain people being ignorant, you know, they turn away. They turn away from it, you know. But I'm encouraging you, look, you know, check and see how healthy your lodge is. Check and see how healthy your chapter is. It would be amazing. It would be amazing. The more time you are around the craft and those who want to see you prosper, man, and that's what it's all about. There shouldn't be anybody in your lodge or your chapter or your jurisdiction who don't want to see you do well in life. I'm going to say that again. If I ever find out that somebody's in my chapter or in my lodge and they don't want to see the next person do better in their life, oh, we're going to have issues. And you should. It's all about growth, man. It's all about seeing the next person become better, you know? And so if you can't do that, then there's an issue. There's an issue. So this is where we're at. I mean, I encourage you to go and check in on your fellow Masonic brothers in the Order of the Eastern Star and to see how healthy they are, and not only to see how healthy they are, but just to check them out anyway. What's up? Hey, pleasure to meet you, Ham.
I walked over here to see because you had that light shine. That's the only reason I walked. I didn't mean to interrupt.
No, you good.
Over to meet and greet you, brother.
Hey, the pleasure's all mine. Where you hail from?
Cornerstone. I was from one lodge, but now it's 300. Holding Lodge 300, Oklahoma jurisdiction.
Okay, pleasure meeting you. Past master Hosea Lodge number 7 here in San Diego.
Okay.
And you know, if you, huh?
I know a lot of brothers.
Well, hey, greetings to you. And if you ever find your way over this way, just look for me. What you got?
I like to show and prove. You know, I show and prove right off the bat.
Okay. That's right. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
I can't show and prove right now,
well,
but I'm wearing
saying,
it.
I see. I'm just saying.
Hey, I appreciate that.
Hey, let me show you. Make sure.
That's right, Square. Hey, you keep the good work, man. I appreciate that.
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
Came over to meet and greet, brother.
Hey, ain't nothing wrong with it.
Yes, sir.
All right. Take care now.
Yes, sir.
All right. I was a gentleman, he just popped over, seen my jacket. It's like, man, I just come over to holler at you. He's from the Most Wistful Prince Hall Grand Lodge out of Oklahoma. Now, y'all know I got my jacket on. And what does that jacket say? You see that? I'm just saying. But anyway, with that being said, I got to get back in here. Man, you always say that makes me good, Mason. I love you too, bro. So look, check in. Stay healthy, stay well, look in on your brothers of the craft and your sisters of the order, and every now and then take a pulse check. You see how everybody is doing. Take a pulse check and see if everybody is, you know, enthused. You know, when people are not enthused about what they're a part of, that means the organization is getting sick. Catch that on the way home. Peace and be well until next time. I hope you got something out of this. The health of your organization really, really matters. Stay out the bushes, keep your light on. Till next time, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and watch us grow. I'm out.